Hi, I'm Holly and I'm a young music leader on the Plugin project. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how music can help with expression. Music can be a very useful tool when it comes to expressing yourself. It can be used to talk about what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and why you feel a certain way. It can also be used to explain a situation or to tell a story. If you were to create your own song, the first thing you need to decide is what you want to write about. The most popular topics are love and heartbreak, and artists like Adele and Taylor Swift have made a career out of expressing themselves in this way. For example, one of Adele's most famous songs is called Someone Like You and is about the end of her first relationship and how she looks back on it with fond memories. Other artists use their music to talk about mental health. An example of this is Demi Lovato. Demi has struggled with her mental health throughout her whole career and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder at the age of 18. Since then, she's written songs about her experience and has brought the topic of mental health into the public eye. Her song Skyscraper talks about rising above hardships, getting better, and standing back up again when people try to tear you down. She also has a song called Warrior, which talks about staying strong no matter what battles you may face. By creating songs about mental health, Demi has shown her audience that they aren't alone and they can get through anything that life throws at them. Some artists like to have a political or culturally sensitive message in their music. For example, in 2018, Frank Turner released his album Be More Kind, which touches on subjects like racism and being kinder to people. His track Make America Great Again focuses on how America can end racism, which is a great topic for musicians to discuss in their music. Due to Frank having a large fan base, Make America Great Again has reached many people worldwide. By spreading the message to such a large audience, it means that things are more likely to get better and have a positive impact on society. Some listeners may not agree with the message in Frank's song and may be upset, angry or hurt by his lyrics. When songwriting, it's good to keep in mind whether you want your music to have a political or culturally sensitive message or not. Think about whether your message could upset someone, but also don't be afraid to write about these topics. Talking about political or culturally sensitive subjects, especially through song, can lead to great change and can really make a difference. One thing that's easy to forget when writing and releasing music is that once you put a song out into the world, it's documented forever. Sometimes artists will release a song at a really young age and then years later regret the message of it because as they've grown up, their opinions on the subject have changed. For example, the song Misery Business by Paramore was written about a male friend of the band who was manipulated by a girl he was in a relationship with. Years later, a lot of people find this song to be anti-feminist and doesn't support other women. Hayley Williams, the lead singer of Paramore, now doesn't stand by her younger self's opinion and has said in interviews that the song shouldn't be used to promote anything to do with female empowerment. This is because she has grown as an artist and has now moved away from the song. Even though music is a great way of expression, sometimes how you express yourself musically can affect whether your music can be played in public. Let's say a musician has used a swear word in their song. Due to this, a lot of radio stations wouldn't be able to play the song unless a clean version was made. This is because most radio stations like to play music that everyone can listen to. An artist that often has to create clean edits of their tracks for radio would be Professor Green. His song Read All About It featuring Emily Sandé only includes one swear word, but because of this, radio stations will only play the clean version. When writing songs, it's good to think about whether your song is intended to be played to a wider audience or if it's just for yourself. If it's for a wider audience, then you may have to create a clean edit. But if it's just for yourself, then you have a bit more freedom to express yourself however you like. An important thing to do when making music is to figure out whether you want to talk about your own life and personal experiences or not. Some artists like to be open and tell their own life stories through music. An example of this would be Matthew Murphy, who is the lead singer of the indie rock band The Wombats. In an interview, he said that 95% of his lyrics came from real life experiences, and anything that didn't sound catchy enough, he would exaggerate to make the song sound a little bit more exciting. Some musicians like to write from a different perspective and don't like to be so open with the meaning of their songs. An example of this will be Hozier's song Take Me to Church. A lot of people think that the song is talking about religion, but in fact Hozier confirmed that his song is actually about love and sexuality. Now that we've discussed how music can help with expression, it's time for you to get creative. I would like you to write your own song about something you're passionate about, and you can express yourself however you like.